Hello, good evening to you all. Today is our day 8 of this 3-month data analytics bootcamp. Like I said, this bootcamp will last for about 3 months. And today is our day 8. Like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are to cover for the day. So today we'll have a recap on the 6 and the 7 course. And we're going to talk about rank, minimum, maximum. Then we'll have question and answer conclusion. And then we call it a day. So, if you can recall on our day 7, we did talk about percentage and also percentage change. That what we did in percentage change, we discussed about we'll have percentage increase and also percentage decrease. We also test all the formula there, which is equals to for the percentage increase is equals to new minus old divided by the old. And for the percentage decrease is old minus new divided by the old. So that's it. But for yesterday we shared your assignment with you, and I believed you're supposed to finish the assignment today, this evening. But I see that the assignment was kind of shifted to tomorrow evening. I don't even know the reason why. Which this is the first time I saw that, and I even complain. I talked to why did he do that? Complain to me that some people are complaining. Oh, he told me some people are complaining that they didn't understand the maybe the question or how to go about the question, that they didn't understand the questions and the rest. So this is the first time I had this because this is the fourth boot camp we are holding, and I never had this kind of a complaint. But yeah, since you already shared it in the group that uh, the assignment, the deadline for the assignment has been shifted to, I think, 6 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be that. We'll see by tomorrow. But like you all see it or you saw, you should take note and understand that this is how it's going to be from the beginning till the end of this. So the assignment is going to be coming like that, and it's going to looks like that. Whatever we ask you in that assignment, we treated it with you. We show you how to do it. We did it together. We practice everything. It's just we give you different data and we ask you different questions, but nothing in your assignment that we didn't, teach you. And also, some people had, uh, coming into my DM asking me they don't understand the question. This I don't think I'm at liberty to start explaining what the question is all about and the rest. Not to even mention, I'm not the one that set up your questions. I'm not even the one that set up your questions. But I read your question. I have to uproot the question before they were shared to or with you. I saw the questions. All what he shared with you is what we did. All what he asked you is we treated it. So if you come to my DM, this is not the only thing I'm doing, of course. So you come to my DM asking me to explain the question with you. I'm very sorry, I'll not respond to you. Seriously, I will not respond to you. And some of you that are in my DM, they are not even attending the lecture. They're not attending the class. Some I never see them in the class. They are not online with us, and they are there asking me to explain the question for them to do the assignment. So I told you right from day one, it's, a lot of people that are not with us, 100%, it will be very difficult for them to be able to respond to this. And this first week exam mini project or assignment is very, very crucial, and it's something that even after this first week, I highly recommend to some of you. You go back to it, you understand how to solve it, you learn how to do that assignment because the assignment is very, very, um, what can I say, useful to you. That's all I can say about it. And please read everything attentively, follow everything right from the one up till the six that we did. All the answers are within what we have treated together. All the answers are there. Some things I told you how to do it. Some it's just some. Okay, so today we are going to talk about rank and also minimum and maximum formula. That's what we are going to talk about. But let's start with the rank, and that's what where I will explain more about related to rank formula. So for the rank in Microsoft Excel rank has a formula or a function, but we already know the formula of rank. That is, whenever you want to get a rank of something, you need to know the specific across all the range of the that you have of the numbers for you to know which one is the highest out of them. That's how the rank works. And exactly that how we are going to use the function of the rank to get the answer to that. So you have 10 numbers, then you take specific compared by the count of the number. That's the rest of the numbers. So you are specific compared with the rest of the number to find which one is the highest. So based on that, that's when you know this one is the first or second or third. So the second thing I will talk in rank, apart from the specific and the range of the number that rank function takes, it also takes the status or how you want the order to be. Whenever you want to get a rank, it will ask you for the order of the rank. So when the order is in descending order, it has to be descending or ascending. When it is in descending order, it means you want it to be the largest to smallest. You want to compare it to know the largest to smallest. Or when it is ascending, then you want it to be smallest to largest. So that's what it is. So let me explain this. In getting a rank, normally the way we do it in maybe a report sheet, in our results, in classes, and the rest, we use it in ascending order. That is largest to smallest. What I mean by this is that we want someone with the highest mark to get the smallest number. That's why someone who score 100 over 100 will get the first position. Someone who score 90 will get the second position. Someone who score 80 will, because the order that we want it to be is descending order. But if you want it in ascending order, it means we want it smallest to largest. That means someone with the largest will have the largest number. Someone with the smallest number will get the smallest number. So if you are 50 in the class, then someone who score 100 over 100 will get the 50 position. If you are maybe okay, someone score 90 will get the 49 position. So this is what ascending means, and this is what the descending means. So you need to understand this. And for the number, okay, then we'll talk about descending and ascending later in the class where we'll discuss about other things related to that. But for the numbers that I'm just telling you now, whenever you have a number, then it has to be smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So that means in ascending or descending order. So let me hover. Uh, okay, so let's say we have the salary. This is our data, the previous data, not on day 6. So this is the salary that we have of people, and let's say we want to know the rank of the salary. That means we want to know the maybe each person. I'm very sorry, my network is kind of fluctuating and it's not that good. But yeah, let's see how to get the rank. So like I said, this is salary of people. We want to know based on the salary, the rank, we want to know the ranking position of each salary that we have here for these people. So that's what we are going to do. So we start by writing the function, which is rank. That's the name of the function. But yeah, I'm so sorry. For the previous Excel version of maybe around 2000, I think from 2010 or 13, they updated the rank function. So this rank function is the old one, but it's still in use. But you can use this rank.eq. So either this rank or rank.eq, they are the same, but not this rank average. Please understand, we are not ranking the average based on the average of the salary. We want to know which one is this, which one is this. It's not that. So we are only talking about this rank.eq or rank. So these two are the formula that we are using. But I'm using this old one that I believed even in 2003 Excel you will find this rank. So that's the one I'm going to use. So the first thing you are going to put inside this, that is the parameters you are going to use. First, you are going to take the specific value. I already explained that to you. So we click on the first value that we have, then you put comma. Then after you post that, the second thing is the range of the values. That is, you want to compare this specific value across all the range. So you need to start from this value, you highlight everything up till the end. Then you take the entire range. So what you are going to do after you did that, please, if you can recall that locking up formula that we did before, you need to lock the range. So highlight the range and press F4. The way we did it inside when we are dealing with percentage. So you need to lock this range before you put another comma. So when you put comma, this is where you put the order that you want it to be, either descending or ascending. And I told you in ascending order is smallest to largest, and descending order is largest to smallest. And what I mean by the, or what we mean by this is that in descending order, someone with the highest salary will be number one, followed by someone with the second highest salary, number two, like that. Where while if it is in ascending order, someone with the highest salary will take the highest number within the range. So we are going to put zero for descending. If it is ascending, you put one, but we are going for descending order. Then you close your bracket. That's how the function works. Then you press enter. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's because the cell is already in text, so we don't want it in text. We want it to take the formula. So sorry, I'm changing it to general. Yeah. So I changed everything to general. That's why it gave me number 8. So this particular salary of 50,000 is number 8 out of these people that we have, 14 people that we have, is number 8 on the list. So let me put it as a center and let me drag it down. So now, since we drag it down, if you watch carefully, this is number 1 salary with 100,000. Where is number 1? Again, this one also has number 1 because it has 100,000. So we have two number 1 salary with 100,000. So one thing about this rank formula, when you have two numbers with the same thing, for example, now we have one. So automatically it will get rid of second. It will automatically get rid of second. Then it will skip second, will not have second across all this. Then we have three, that's what we are going to have. And when we have two, three people, we're not going to have four. It will skip four, then we'll have five, then followed by five again, then we will not have six. Okay, I'm so sorry. So when we any number that we have in double or any position we have in double, it skips the next number in the position. That's how it works. So since we have one and one, so definitely will not have two. We have three and three will not have four. We have five and five will not have six. We have eight and eight will not have nine. Then it will just go to 10. So that's how it works. Okay. So this is it, and this is how it works in this rank. Of course, there is a way that you can get rid of this to bring that to have the maybe the one, the two, but that is something that even if you try it, you are going to do injustice to this. And when you have, for example, one, two, or one, 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 then maybe you have two, then you have two, 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 then you have one like that. It just sounds somehow. But yeah, there is a way to do that, but we are not going to do that now. But this is what you should take home to. Please learn how to do this. Learn how to do this. Learn how to do this is very simple. This is the first function you read that has three parameters in it. We have the specific value, we also have the range, and we have the order that we want the value to be. So please understand how to do this. The next thing we are going to learn is how to get the maximum and minimum value. So to get the maximum, let me just write maximum and let me write it on top of here. Maximum, minimum. So for this, I'm turning it to general, of course. Yeah, so let's make it general. So to know the maximum value, you don't need to waste much time. The function is very easy to use. All you need is to write equals to maximum. Okay, all you need is to write equals to max, open bracket. Then you highlight the range where you need to, or you want to know the maximum number within the range. Then you close your bracket and then you press enter. It will give you the maximum value within the range. So this is the maximum value. And of course, we know it's a maximum 100,000. We know that since it is number first within the rank that we did. Don't worry, we are trying to all, like I said, learning all this one after the other. There is a function that we can use, of course, to know the, even in ranking, there is a function that we are going to use to know the ranking, to know the maximum value based on the ranking. Maybe we want to know the second largest number or the second maximum number or second big number or third big number or 10 big number. Yeah, we'll reach that. And of course, we are going to treat that function later. But now just understand how to get the maximum and also how to get the minimum. Another thing that is to get the minimum is just going to say equals to mean open bracket. Then you highlight the range also. You highlight the range and you close bracket. Then you press enter, it will give you the maximum value within the range. So now we see what we have as the minimum. The minimum is 20,000. So 20,000 is the minimum, that one is number 13. So it's 13th in the range. So that's what we have. So this is it, and this is how you can get all this. So whenever data is given to you, you are asked to get the maximum or you're asked to get the minimum. This is how you're going to get that, and this is how you uh, try to do that. And for the rank also, I show you how to do it, and I show you how to practice this. So like I said earlier, please practice all this. We are going to take everything like we are doing it bit by bit, day by day, and that's how we are accumulating a lot of things. Today is our day 8. Before you know it, we reach day 60, day 70, day 80, we reach day 92, and we call it a day. That's how it works. So please practice all this. Whatever we did or whatever we treated, try as much as you can to practice it. Please make sure you practice everything. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask your question. I'll respond to it. If you don't, I think this is where we are going to call it a day. And then we meet tomorrow. Any question? What is the importance of locking formula? Why we lock the formula is because we don't want the range to move to the other rows. If you watch that percentage that we did, that's when you will understand why we are locking the cell. Why are we locking ourselves? Why are we locking the formula? It's not the formula we are locking. We are locking the cell. We don't want it to move to the next cell. We want it to stick there. We want it to stick to the range. For example, this formula that I just used, this formula that I use, we want to compare this specific value across all these numbers. So we don't want it to go to other cells. We want it to stick to only this range. That is F3 to F16. That's what we want it to stick to. So that way, if you come to this cell, it's still the same. But if you look at it, this is F3, but here is F4. This is F5. This is F6. But this range that we are comparing all these numbers against will remain static. It will not change. That's why we are looking it. So please, you need to pay attentively to all these things so that you will not be asking all these questions. We are going to have a lot of complicated and complex functions. We're going to use them. Please make sure you understand this very beginner level that we are so far now. So that when we get to other tools, maybe when we started working with DAX or we started writing complex queries in SQL, you will not get lost at all. So it's going to get kind of maybe big at times. So we are just taking it step by step. Keep practicing. and keep understanding. You even asked this question, I think last day. I think this is the question you are trying to ask. I asked you to maybe paraphrase, and you didn't say anything. We uh call it a day last day. So you mean since last day you didn't understand why we are locking the formula? Seriously? So how are you going to do the assignment that was given to you? Please and please don't make it looks like please watch whatever we are doing. If you have watched the class, I shared the class with you. I think I shared it. It is today. Yes, it's been hours. I shared it with you. Let me check. I share it around what time? I share it around 3:26 a.m. this morning. So please, please practice all this. Someone is asking me, is it a question you're asking? Is it how data is giving very plenty and complex like this? I didn't understand it. This is not a question to me. We gave you the what do we call it? We give you the assignment. Try as much as you can to do it. Okay, so I there is no any question, I think. So yeah, let's just call it a day. So I think here's where we're going to stop. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.